Let's take a look at what companies paid me a dividend in June. So, BAE Systems, Visa, income shares, which are no longer in the portfolio. Microsoft, Unilever, Realty Income, McDonald's, BP, Tesco, Imperial Brands, PepsiCo, Johnson & Johnson, and finally, Legal & General, all paid me a dividend in June. So let's take a closer look at the amount I have received in dividend payments. The first payment was from BAE Systems. I currently have £170.96 invested and received a dividend of £1.85. The second payment I received was from Visa. The current amount invested is £115.26 and resulted in a payment of only 16p. But dividend investing is all about the compounding effect. Up next is Legal & General with a holding of £279.57 and a really nice payment of £16.88, which is a nice boost to this month's income. On the 10th of June, Johnson & Johnson, which I have £121.01 invested in, paid me 85p. On the 11th of June, income shares, which I mentioned are no longer in the portfolio, paid me £4.08. On the 12th of June, Microsoft, in which I have £161.57 invested, paid me 22p. Again, whilst it's a small payment, they all add to the overall I can reinvest to get bigger payments in the future. On the 13th of June, I received 2 payments, the first of which was from Unilever, in which I have £164.79 invested. Its dividend payment to me was 99p. The second payment was from Realty Income, which I have £535.87 invested in. And the payment I got was £2.10. 3 days later, on the 16th of June, I received a payment from McDonald's, in who I have £232.05 invested. The payment I received was £1.14. 11 days later, I received 2 payments from an investment in BP of £130.45. I got a payment of £1.83. The second payment was from Tesco, whom I have £134.10 invested. They paid me £3.10. The last 2 payments came on the 30th of June. An investment in Imperial Brands of £144.83. I got a payment of £1.98. The final payment for June was from PepsiCo. Currently, I have £219.13 invested and received £1.93. So that brings the total dividends received for June to £37.11. Now, I realize that to some, that amount is nothing. However, firstly, the idea is to reinvest the dividends to make future payments higher. Also, hopefully, the shares themselves grow in value, and already those dividends would pay my monthly phone bill. I aim to keep my investing goals simple and realistic. I'm not expecting to be a millionaire, but would like this portfolio to grow over the following years to give me a passive income to supplement either my income or pension. Prior to now, I had focused on clearing any debts and paying off my mortgage. So please like and subscribe to see how the portfolio develops and how my dividends hopefully grow. Thanks for watching.